Welcome to Toffee TV. It's the match reaction. Nottingham Forest 2, Everton 2 at the City ground. It feels like 2 points dropped today. It really does. I know Forest have got a good record at their place and they never stop going, but being in the lead twice and the second half display, which I thought was really, really bad. I thought first half we were all right. We were decent. We had 9 attempts at goal. The second half we had 1 attempt at goal. We were poor. They were the better side in the second half. It is really frustrating. Obviously, Ben Godfrey coming at left back. Michalenko was out with illness, apparently. And Demarai Gray was preferred up front to Neil Maupay, which was absolutely the right decision. And Everton got off to an all right start, really, on the front foot. Had a lot of the ball. Got a penalty, which is a huge surprise to everybody. The only other pen we had was in injury time at home to Brighton in January. But they're the only 2 pens we've had. The penalty was dispatched really well by Demarai Gray. And it was great to be ahead. And you thought, could we possibly turn in one of those performances now where we dig in and keep the clean sheet? The clean sheet, we were, Sean Dyche was coming in, going to get us organised, not concede goals. And, what did the lead last for? 10 minutes or something, or before we allowed Forest back into the game. And just seeing it, I think Pickford's got to do a little bit better, pushes it back into the danger zone, but there's no pressure on the ball. A little 1-2 shot comes in, he pushes it out, and Brennan Johnson has tapped it in from close range for 1-1, and the frustration is there. Then we've let something slip. Forest had a good 5 or 6 minutes or so after that, but Everton weathered it and then got back in front. Ball in, good header on, flicked on, and there's Abdoulaye Doucouré to nod it past Keylor Navas to put Everton back in front at 2-1. We had opportunities, half chances to make it 3-1. A couple of good breakaways. Demarai Gray should do better with 1 to make it 3-1 before the break. Doesn't take it. And then we came out for the second half and just never really got going. Forest didn't have loads of opportunities. They had more of the ball. They got into decent areas, but, we didn't get, we weren't stretched that much, really. But we just never looked like making the game safe. We'd had a penalty call in the first half, actually, Seamus Coleman. The one thing it wasn't was a Nottingham Forest goal kick, which he gave the referee. The referee was absolutely diabolical, like really, really poor today, like shockingly bad. He really was. Terrible performance from the referee. From the first whistle to injury time, absolutely awful. I don't know where the PGMOL get them from, and whether they won a prize to be referees or something. They are pathetic. Even with all the stuff, they're pathetic. And he was terrible today. And Coleman has his foot kicked. Now, I'm not saying it was 100% penalty, but it was either a corner or an Everton penalty, and he gave a goal kick. Second half, we got into that area a couple of times where Coleman didn't find the shirt, hit it against the defender, and Garner did exactly the same thing when played him round the corner. Just fire it across and see if it comes off someone. Just a tame pass, which is easily cleared. Forest were always with their crowd, they're always a threat. But it was a mistake, again, that has led to another equaliser, another goal given away. And it was Abdoulaye Doucouré this time. Everton trying to counter-attack. He sees Garner going past them, and instead of making sure with the pass, just tries a little dink over the midfield play, and it breaks, and they've got us on the turn, and we're out of position. And Brennan Johnson takes his goal brilliantly, steers it into the top corner for 2-2. And it's just pathetic from Doucouré. Really is. Make sure, smash it forward into corners. It doesn't matter. You do your first job. And your first job is not to give the ball away when we're on a counter-attack. It's to do it right. And he doesn't, and we're caught. And then the danger's there then that they get a third goal. They had a couple that went just across the goal. And we had moments where we counter-attacked and just couldn't find the right pass, or someone didn't shoot when it was on. The manager then made a couple of substitutions, Tom Davis coming on and Neil Maupay. We didn't really have anything after that. We had 1 corner in injury time, which was wasted. And we've ended up with a point in a game which we've led twice, a game we needed to win and we haven't won it. We're still in the bottom 3. People have got a game in hand. And it's another game. Everton have got 12 games left. They've got to win 5 of them. That simply doesn't look like happening. And they put themselves in a hugely, hugely difficult position. You know, to lead twice in a game against a rival and not to win it is poor from my perspective. Other people might think it's a good point and we move on. The games are running out. The chance to win games is running out. That's 3 now without a win. You know, not Arsenal away, you can write that one off. They're top of the league, brilliant and all that. But Villa at home was a good opportunity and we blew it. And today was an even better opportunity and we blew it. So I don't know where the wins are going to come from right now. And that was a waste today. So, man of the match, I don't know. I look at it and I just don't see any consistency from any of them where you go, he's been outstanding today. I just don't see it. You know, Ben Godfrey's come in and done all right at left back, but then put a couple of reckless tackles in and give free kicks away. Tarkowski and Mina have been all over the place. Coleman up and down, the midfield up and down. So yeah, I'm not awarding the man of the match. There you go. People will like it, people won't like it. Oh well, there you go. Thanks for watching. See you later.